Hey everybody, this is Flat Cap Cafe Racer. Have you ever had a fortunate accident? I think I just had one. Stay tuned.
Meerkat.
Well, when I mean fortunate accident, I picked up this nail on my rear tire of my Moto Guzzi Sport. And I go, well, okay, nails happen, so got the Mr. Bill came over when we were messing around the bike. We got the nail out. Then we decided to try to use the new kit that Mr. Bill gave us to repair the tire. I'll show you approximately where the nail hole was. I can't see it really close here on this tire right now where it's positioned, but it was about like right in here. It wasn't to the sidewalls or anything like that. So go, okay, let's give that a whirl. So we got our kit out. We figured that once we got the nail out, we'd use this tool to ream out the hole, make it a little bit bigger. But first I had to let the air out of the tire completely because I couldn't get this into the hole. So we used this little thing to take the valve stem out and let the air out, which will work really good. So we got the air out, and then we had to put one of these. We use this little dimmer dodger here to push one of these strips into the hole. And that's what we did. Put that in here, put some of the glue on it, and pushed it in there, and finally got it in there far enough, then just let it set overnight. Then I came back in here today, aired up the tire. I put the little valve stem thing back in, aired up the tire. Then I checked it, see if it was leaking. Checked the air pressure, and I'll check it again a little bit later. But I sprayed some soapy water on that, and it doesn't appear to be leaking or anything like that. I'll roll the bike down and show you the picture where the repair was made. Where it's lucky is I got my gauge out here, and I did some measuring on the depth of to the wear bars, because when I got to looking at it a little closer, initially when I look at it from far away, it looks like I got greater than 3 millimeters of tread depth on the front and maybe 4 on the back. But when I actually measured it, and I measured it to where you can see this yellow line is, that's where the wear bar is. When I measured it, it's like 1.49 millimeters on the front in the middle. And I measured it on the back where this yellow line is again, and it was like 2.09 millimeters. Generally speaking, I don't run my tires any lower than 3 millimeters to the wear bar. That's about the lowest I'm going to get them, because they're more likely to pick up a nail, like this, especially when they go low. So I just ordered some Road 6s for this Moto Guzzi. So the Moto Guzzi will be getting a new pair of Michelin Road 6s to go on there. Actually, the tire size on the front of the Moto Guzzi is exactly the same tire size as the Thruxton R. The one on the back is a 180/55/17, and they have that in that size too. So until I get that, I probably won't be using the Moto Guzzi a lot. I don't think it's going to be too long before I get the tire and I'll put it on there. But what's interesting to me is if I hadn't had the nail, I probably wouldn't have checked it that close, because it looked good just from the walking around distance. So lesson learned there. I should have known better anyway. So I'm glad I'm replacing. If I hadn't had the nail, I probably wouldn't have looked, and it might have caught me out somewhere else. So there you go. I'll let you know when I get the Road 6s on there, and we'll take it for a test ride. And once we get the Road 6s on there and see how they do. But I expect they'll do fine, because they've done excellent on every other bike. This is Flat Cap Cafe Racer out for today. Bye.
Join me and my friends at Flat Cap Cafe Racer for riding and racing. Please subscribe.